Hey guys, welcome to Skyrim. This is episode 0, and I'm going to be doing character creation, uh, background story, and basically mod activation in this one. Let's see, where is Skyrim Unbound? There we go. So, options, we want there to be dragons, we want all this dragon stuff. It can be totally random, that's fine. Let's see. Character creation normally happens after selecting begin your adventure. Alright, let's go. Here we go. I've been looking forward to this LP for quite a long time. Alright, here we go. Right? Wait, there I am. Alright, so I will be a Nord. I will be a man. Let's see, do I want to... let's see, let's give him a little bit of a tan. Let's make him pretty buff. Probably not super max out, though. And let's see. I guess that's about it here. Head. Okay, I don't want any dirt on his face. Or don't worry about dark color. Scar? We could probably do a scar too. Okay, no war paint. My guy is not actually a native of Skyrim. Need to definitely mess with his, let's see, his nose. His nose looks okay, actually. Cheekbones. Let's go with eyes. It's not bad, sort of a brownish color. Eye shape is probably pretty decent too. Mouth, where do I find hair at? There it is. Let's do this. Nope, hair. Actually, let's not make him blonde either. Or not super blonde anyway. Alright. Ooh. Could go bald. You know what, I kinda like that. Short to the point. Maybe his hairline's receding a little bit, but that's alright. Let's give him some kind of beard. That's fairly well kempt. I mean, it's starting to go a little bit crazy along the edges, but that's alright. You know, I think that's not a bad look. Right there. Okay. Do we want to do anything else? Mouth, brow, eyes, face. Jaw. Let's look at the jaw width. Kind of like the wider jaw, actually. Then, let's see. Kind of like that scar right across his nose. Cheek color lower. What is... I see almost nothing happening. You know what? I think that's probably pretty good. Let's... Actually, I gotta check forehead color. Whoa. Alright, I like that. Neck color. Huh. He's got some razor burn down there. So actually, yeah, let's just leave it the way it was. Alright, there's our guy right there. Now, let's see. Do we want to go with R next? Finish and name your character. Yes. His name is Arkayson. His name was given to him by his mother, who was a priestess of Arkay. Accept. Auto-saving. Oh, guess we're going to start out the randomness now. Yeah, so his mother was a priestess of Arkay. His father is completely unknown to him. His mother never told him who his father was, and she sadly passed away a couple years ago. Now Arkayson, he's fairly decently educated. Oh shit! Where are we?
Not like this.
Well. Well, that's quite the start right there. Spawn in the middle of a battle. A bunch of dead Stormcloaks. Right in front of Limkill's farmhouse. Alright. Oh, and I actually have gear on me. Let's look at what we got here. What the fuck? Got a ton of shit. Bunch of sort of random stuff, which is actually pretty appropriate, considering. But, let's go ahead and get over to the inn and talk a little bit more backstory. Alright, so Arkayson, he grew up poor, as his mother had taken a vow of poverty. Let's see, anywhere to sit?
How can I help you?
I guess we'll sit right here. In my pretty, somewhat skimpy attire. Alright, so Arkayson, he was born and raised in the city of Daggerfall, in the province of High Rock, where his mother was a priestess of Arkay. His father was never revealed to him. Doesn't know who his father was. He was basically an illegitimate child, which, you know, he provoked a lot of fights, whatever, and made him grew up somewhat maladjusted kind of chap.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Well done.
So,
I don't know where I'd be without
so he grew up in Daggerfall, and he was originally going to be apprenticed to a blacksmith. But that didn't really work out. He got into a fight with the blacksmith's own son, so his apprenticeship was extremely abbreviated. He didn't really learn very much. And he had a really hard time finding any sort of meaningful work. He's not completely uneducated, as his mother was a priestess, and she taught him as well as she could. But, he wasn't the best student there ever was.
How old were you when you left?
He's always getting into fights, and
many a time.
best he could do is land, you know, odd jobs and whatnot,
Safer here at the farm.
until he could eventually
I don't want to be safe. I'm not afraid of the dangers
land
out there.
semi-regular,
Only thing I'm afraid of
mostly
is
regular
wasting my life
work
on this farm.
on the docks in
Yes, that's your
Daggerfall.
mother's side of
So
the family talking.
he worked on the docks,
Stay on for one more season. That's all
but
I ask.
being a dock worker doesn't really pay all that well. So, but it does have a few side benefits, particularly when it comes to actually handling cargo. So he, being a dock worker also isn't a guaranteed everyday work. I mean, it's pretty dependent upon, you know, ships coming in and them basically hiring you to unload them. So he always tried to make the most of the opportunities that presented themselves.
I'm not saying it's my business. I have to ask.
And as such, he sort of fell in with a group of
You're
thieves.
right. It's none
As
of your business.
you know, he would fence stuff that he pilfered off the ships.
You keep on like
And
you are.
eventually it sort of grew into a point where you'd get paid to like make cargo disappear.
What would a witless oaf like you know about raising
And
children?
basically he became sort of a very junior member of the local organized crime syndicate, where he'd work the ships, he'd help them, help thieves loot them and steal stuff from them. But one day, when him and his fellow thieves were doing their best to make a living in the hull of a ship, the watch came down on them. And fortunately for Arkayson, he has a peculiar ability to see his own death ahead of time. He attributes this gift to Arkay himself,
None of your business.
as he sort of thinks of Arkay as sort of like a spiritual father to himself.
You'll end up with 2 daughters.
And yeah, he saw that he was going to be killed by a bunch of members of the Watch, so he managed to hide in the hold of the ship. And the other thieves were killed, or carted off. Arkayson doesn't know exactly their fate, but it certainly couldn't have been good. Yeah, but lo and behold, hidden in the hold, the ship set sail. And it wasn't until, days later, practically starved, that the crew actually discovered him. And instead of having him run through the captain, instead of having him run through and thrown overboard, put him to work. Made him swab the deck. Basically, he did all the worst work you could find on a ship to do, which he did, and he didn't complain about it because he knew that they could have just run him through and threw him off the edge of the ship, and no one would have thought the less of him for it. So he did that, until the ship docked in Solitude, where they unceremoniously kicked him off the ship and told him to get the fuck out of there, which he did, but not before managing to snag this stuff. All this random loot, which is actually, pretty good. He made a pretty good haul for himself. Not a ton in the way of gold, but this is a pretty good financing for a new life. And yeah, so he heard some scuttlebutt around town in Solitude that he could probably find some work in Whiterun, which is how he ended up.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
Which is how he ended up here. Oh, I want to go outside. I guess I can't look at the. Oh, there we go. So he ended up here in Rorikstead. He was on his way from Solitude to Whiterun, and just now witnessed a battle between, what was it, Imperials and Stormcloaks? So, he's heard of the Civil War, working on the docks in Daggerfall. Actually, you hear some stuff, especially, from sailors coming from Skyrim and what have you. So he's aware of the Civil War. He doesn't know any of the details. Yeah, so this is where our adventure is going to start. And it's actually a pretty convenient starting place. So, that being said, that is Arkayson's backstory. Let's go ahead and do some mod configuration. Okay, what is CWI? I don't remember this. Immersive College of Winterhold. Attempt quest debug. Toggle auto. This appears to be initiate 12th tier. Okay, don't need to worry about any of that. Deadly Dragons. Okay, this is an important mod right here. We need to make sure that the difficulty is set to expert. Cruz was telling me he wants me to do it on insane, but I actually like the idea of killing a dragon from time to time, but it probably won't happen for quite a while. We'll see though. Alright. I think we can leave the rest of this. All this is initialized. Okay, let's go back. Oh yeah, and when you're initializing mods, in case you don't know, you should completely exit out of the menu between each one. Dual sheath redux, dual wield parry, dynamic things. Do I need to do anything in here? I don't think I do. I think this is all landscape. Da, da, da. Okay, yeah, that's fine. What is this one? Oh, Civil War overhaul. Okay, this is what we got. So let's look at the options. What's this? Oh, yeah, cheating modes, which we will not be using. Frostfall. This is something that we're gonna need. Overview. Frostfall is started now. Exit menu. Oh, here we go. Lost in thought, you reflect back on how much the wilds have taught you about yourself in the last several days. You recall a book you once lost that was full of wisdom about survival in the open country. On a whim, you open your pack and find the Survivor's Guide to Skyrim staring back up at you. Had it always been there? Or had thought alone summoned it? You push aside the thought as you thumb through its pages, and then carefully place it back, knowing that some things are never truly lost. Okay. Let's see. Do I actually have to open the book to activate it? Survival's Guide to Skyrim. This is basically a book telling you how to play with Frostfall, but it's a very immersive way to doing it. It's very clever, well written. Okay. You are now prepared to face a colder, harsher Skyrim. Use survival settings or mod config. Okay, there we go. Frostfall has been initialized. Let's proceed. Harvest overhaul. I think there is something I want to have in here. Floral light mode. Decreases ingredients harvested by flora. Food light mode. Reduces the amount of food harvested from hanging animals and crops. I don't not even know what this is. Chance of finding a regular gem in a coin purse. Okay, we can, yeah, that's okay. We can just leave that as 0. Harvest overhaul creature items. Ingredients and materials from harvest overhaul creatures are enabled. Requires harvest overhaul creatures. I think I want that. Oysters always have pearls, whatever. Hanging rabbits have hearts. No, that's okay. Okay, let's go back up here. Back into mod config. Okay, harvest overhaul creatures. No new meats and recipes. New meats and their cooking recipes are disabled. No new animal loot. Full loot for mammoths. Only Dremora have Daedra hearts. Well, that makes sense. No extra items recovered. Do man and Myr have human flesh, hearts, or skulls? You know, that's okay. That's alright. We're not going to go around collecting Argonian hearts, I don't think. But, let's see. Let's do new meats. Along with supporting recipes are disabled. New animal loot. Saber cat recipe. For cooking saber cat meat disabled. Not lore friendly according to Skyrim literature. Alright, well we will keep it disabled then. That's fine. Proceed. Okay, harvest overhaul. Hunterborn. Let's make sure everything... I don't think I need to monkey with any of this stuff. Probably need to start it. Okay, exit to start. Scrimshaw forage added. Hunterboard is activating. Anything else? Hunterboard activated. Okay, beautiful. Mod config. back into Hunterborn again. So tweaks. Reweight vanilla meat. Vanilla meat, like beef salmon, is made realistically heavier. Does not apply to Monster Hunter. Acquire a hunting knife. Huh. You know, I think I like that one. Claws work as a hunting knife. Khajiit Argonian claws work as crude form of... Well, I'm not an Argonian or a cat, so it's alright. What is this? Create hunter's caches as permanent storage. Nah, it's okay. Hotkeys, I don't think we need to worry about that. Stats, Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter adds options to take skins, materials, meat, as well as venom, blood, and treasure from the monsters selected below. Yes. Chorus, spiders, trolls, werewolves, and dragons. Okay, that's fine. What do we got for... I don't think we need to worry about any of this stuff. Okay, yeah, I think this is all fine. So, let's exit out. Hunterborn is done. Mod config. Don't think I need to do anything for immersive armors. Or maybe I do. No, yeah, it's all good. Extra options. Kind of too late for that, isn't it? Oh well, that's fine. Okay, we're good here. Immersive creatures. I think this one does require something. Oh, yep. So gotta back up. Now back in. Immersive creatures. General. Random cell respawner. I think we're probably alright. Creature transformation. I don't even know what that means. Triggering a transformation process for certain creatures. Okay. Skeleton resurrection. Okay. Creature toggles. Enabled. Additional spawns activated. Night spawns activated. Okay, so it's going to be worse at night. That's good. Random event spawns activated. Difficulty adjustments. Random cell respawn. Okay, whatever. I think we're good here. And back in here. Inns and taverns. This is an important one. We want to enable advanced mode. Default mode works exactly the same as in vanilla game, but only 1 day stay with considerable local in cost. The enhanced mode adds extended stay options, safe containers, pay for followers, etc. Okay. If enabled, extra follower beds will be owned by current follower faction after you pay their tab. If not, bed ownership will be set to none so everyone can use them. This is useful for some unique followers. Okay, don't need to worry about that, I don't think. Self-service kegs. Okay, very good. Okay, Obis. This is also an important one. Nope, shit. I forgot. You gotta exit out. Organize bandits in Skyrim. So I think what we want to do is increase this to 3. Except also this one to 3. Increase Obis Bandit vanilla spawns by a number set here. Well, let's put this to 3 as well. Give potions to bandits. Whether to give punish 1 to 3 random potions on spawning. Bandits self-delete. What is that? Clear the box if you want the bandits to hang around upon you exiting the area. Otherwise, they will be deleted when you are out of the cell. think that's probably fine. Let's see. Okay, odds for having a potion. What do I say, like 10% chance that a bandit has a potion? That seems reasonable. Actually, let's make it 15. And then, yeah, we want to give potions to bandits. Turn on support for increasing dungeon spawns. Yeah, might as well. Okay. That's one of the mods that's going to make the game a lot harder. Is the Organized Bandits of Skyrim. Okay, mod config again. Realistic needs, yes, let's turn that on. Fatigue. Message, notification, alcohol and disease. Oh yeah, this has got to be modified. Because the way the default has you getting drunk basically on like 2 beers. So let's make a weak alcoholic beverage 3. I think that's what I want there. Hey, I told you 3. Accept. Then let's make this one 10. And then make this one 15. Yes, divide them all by 3. So that you can actually drink like 2 beverages without falling over. Okay, that's fine. Fine. Disease chance on this stuff, that's fine. Let's see. I think that's all we need to worry about. Yep, start. Wait, what's toggles? Alternate trunk of visuals? No, it's okay. Debug mode. Okay. And then check needs. Done. Start realistic needs and diseases. Okay. Back to the mod config. Sky UI doesn't need anything. Skyrim Unbound doesn't need anything. Dance of Death. I don't think I need to do anything for that. Trade and barter. Yes, I think we need to do something for this. Barter rates. Price variable. Okay, I guess we need to start it first. Okay, independent adjustment. Here we go. So, your thing, you get slightly better. Faction members, better prices. Friend, ally, lover. Fence, knowledgeable trader, activated, wearing a helmet. Okay, so if you're naked, you get 10 prices. If you're wearing a helmet, let's get, say, 5% less. Oh. Accept. And if you're talking to a guy with your weapon drawn, odds are you're not going to get the best price either. Higher prices in cities. Use default race relations. That's fine. Selling prices, buying prices. Okay, everything costs more in Solitude. Now, merchants. Low variability, that's probably fine. Merchant gold fluctuates. Adds a variable amount of gold each time a merchant's inventory respawns. Merchants will no longer have exactly the same amount of gold every time you visit. Yeah, I like that. What is this? Use custom respawn settings. I have no idea. We'll just leave it off. Okay, that's for... Okay. Let's... And we got wet and cold. I don't think I need to do anything with this, to be honest, but let's look. Player. Water drips affects play during rain. What do you... I don't get it. Oh no, the effects play. Yeah, yeah. Soggy feet. Steam affects play. Sure. There aren't exactly a lot of warm regions, but whatever. Rain blind. No, I don't think we want... I think we don't need that. Rain gear, no umbrellas. Followers, yes. Drips, might as well have them be steamy as well. NPCs return home once it starts raining. NPCs also return home during a blizzard. Yeah, I guess if you're working, I mean, you still gotta work, so we'll leave that. That's fine. Cold. Blizzard blind disabled. Okay, snowy, strong winds. Breath, cold gear. No Nord 6. NPCs equip fur hoods, gloves, and fur dogs if their equipment slots are free. Gold regions. All checked. Snowshoes, oh. Okay, that's good. Ashes. Dusty. Okay, dusty, good. No, not that one. Uh-huh. And I think that's fine. I think that's fine just like that. Alright. Let's see. 3 Horker loaves and 4 vegetable soups. This is a pretty good start for good old Arkayson. Look at that, he stole himself 2 whole sets of armor. Alright, well, you know what? I think that's going to be it for episode 0. But, yeah, episode 1 will be the actual beginning of the adventure. And I'm looking forward to it. I will catch you guys later. Peace.